It's time to set it off here in the UC. Ray Acosta, crew chief in his 9th season. Scott Trudowski, the referee in his 15th. And Danielle Scott, umpiring her 5th year. Wizards have made their first 2 threes tonight. There you see the inactives for Chicago. Vucevic, actual lob there attempt as Kispert comes back, waiting for the trailing CJ. Pass inside to Alex.
Fresh legs, Chris, I'm telling you. Have multiple passes, great things happen. Look, you have to pay attention to CJ McCollum, and right there.
This is Trey Jones, baseline drive. Ball taken away by Champagnie on the run. Kispert, to the rim. No sneaky athleticism, he's just athletic.
Been shopping today, but Corey Kispert, he went to the top floor, to the men's department.
Smith to a cutting Jalen Phillips. See the Bulls' record this season. They start at 6-1. Since then, 2-6. I told you, Phillips.
Bulls 8 offensive rebounds.
Oh, Whitmore off the inbounds. Washington is a perfect 13 for 13 from the cherry stripe. Meanwhile, the Bulls are 10 of 11. Smith sticks. Good. How about the three-point shooting for Washington tonight? 4 of 5. Dawson. We're playing volleyball.
I guess I'll take that back, Chris.
Blocks and steals. That's a teaser. Little mini hook shot there. Look at Whitmore. Next to the game. Left hand. Oh. Disturbing the peace in Chicago.
Now, how did they both end up in section 110, though? Drive, Chris.
Wizards now shooting 55% now from the field. Here's Corey for 600. Welcome to the 600 club.
I think everybody right now needs to step up one more notch. Great deflection and steal by Corey.
Tristan ahead of the pack, slams it in. CJ swinging it over to the rookie. Will Riley. Sar, post up. Oh, that's one off the glass, count it, and the bucket.
That's excellent footwork right there. And the Wizards allowed 12 offensive rebounds. Allowed the Bulls to shoot 18 free throws.
Oh, they're going to count that. CJ doesn't agree.
Hopefully I got the
jinx.
The announcer jinx going, but this is a tough.
Which is step up when their number is called. A 24-17 advantage led by Cam Whitmore with 14 here in the game.
It's interesting. You chronicled it, Megan, 1 versus 4 in terms of bench production as Stick Smith.
They are still living in that moment of that dynasty, believe it or not. I mean, you hear the introduction music, same mascots, everything, the same aesthetics as when they.
Herder, DeSumo all alone on that 3-point shot. Washington up 7. White driving, kick it out to Giddey.
Right when I said he was quiet offensively.
Jones out to Vooch. You can hear the crowd chanting Vooch.
Well, if you have not been watching.
White, back to Vooch. Just leaving him wide open. You cannot do that.
Big stop right there.
Koulibaly, get downhill. Blocked by Buzelis. Stays with Washington. Huge shot by Keyshawn.
Hey, now it's time, Keyshawn.
Giddey comes up with the board. White, crossover, getting downhill. Scores on Koulibaly. McCollum nearly lost the basketball. Koulibaly 2 on the rim.
Huge right there.
Jones makes both. And Keith will call timeout.
Timeout. Let's see if he can get to his right hand.
We'll see what Coach Keith drew up. George. Mid-range pull-up. Rebounded by Jones. 6.1 seconds to go. Wizards trailing by 1. George with the basketball being doubled. Has to give it over to McCollum. Bulls with possession in the lead. Smart move, passing it out in the backcourt to Jones, and that'll do it. The Chicago Bulls come back and beat the Washington Wizards